Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before we start our lesson, we will begin with reciting surah. The first one will be Surah Al-Fatihah, Surah Taha ayat 1 hingga 5, Surah Al-Insyirah, Surah Al-Kafirun, and then Surah Al-Ikhlas by 3 times. After that, followed by selawat ke atas Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Kita niatkan selawat kita ni untuk memenuhi perintah Allah Subhanahu wa taala. Kita niatkan selawat kita ni untuk memenuhi hak Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Kita niatkan selawat kita ni untuk mendapat syafaat Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam di akhirat kelak. Dan kita niatkan segala bacaan surah dan selawat kita ni untuk kedua orang tua, keluarga dan seluruh umat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Kemudian doa sebelum belajar, semoga dengan usaha ini akan membantu pelajar agar mudah memahami dan dibukakan hati para pelajar untuk mencintai ilmu. Okay?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم طه ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى إلا تذكرة لمن يخشى تنزيلا ممن خلق الأرض والسماوات العلى الرحمن على العرش استوى. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد. 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 محمد اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل 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 محمد
Doa sebelum belajar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma ftah alaina hikmataka wanshur alaina min hazaini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Ya Allah, bukakanlah ke atas kami hikmat-hikmat-Mu dan limpahilah ke atas kami khazanah rahmat-Mu, wahai yang maha pemurah lagi maha penyayang.
Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Ya Rabbku, lapangkanlah untukku dadaku dan mudahkanlah untukku urusanku, dan lepaskanlah kekakuan dari lidahku, supaya mereka mengerti perkataanku.
Amin.
Let's start with topic 1.6.1 until 1.6.2, unknowns and variables and algebraic expression, also arithmetic operation. Okay, notes will be page 43 until 45, and worksheet will be 44 and 45. Learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to first explain the concept of an unknown and a variable. Second, recognize and use algebraic conventions when representing unknown numbers or variable in expression and equation. Expression and equations are two different things. Okay, I will explain to you later on what is expression and what is equation. All right, and steps to success, our S to S. The first one, explain the vocabulary of algebra. You must understand the words of algebra. Second one, identify terms including constant and variable. What is constant? What is variable? Okay. Use letter to represent any unknown quantity, or quantity means value. Okay. Algebra is based on the concept of unknown values called variable. Any math terms that is unknown, that is the involvement of algebra. Okay, so here the concept of algebra, actually we need to find out the unknown value that we don't know yet. Okay, so that is the concept and the focus of this algebra. And that unknown value that we represent by any alphabet like S, T, W, X, Y, whatever the alphabet is, and that is we call it variable. The unknown value we call it variable. Please remember these terms. Okay, these terms. What is variable? Variable means the alphabet that represent the unknown value. Okay, the vocabulary of algebra. This is very important. You must know each terms that used in algebra. Okay. Now, the first one, variable. As I mentioned earlier, variables mean any letter that you use to represent the unknown value. Okay, a letter representing some unknown, an unknown quantity or expressions whose value can change. Okay, value can change means it's not that we change the value by ourselves. No, value can change mean upon the questions, what the questions give you, any information the question give you, and we work out the value for this unknown, okay, this variable. All right, a constant, and a constants mean numbers. Okay, a value or numbers that never change in an expression, it's constantly the same. That means we cannot that means this is the numbers that include in the questions. Okay, so it cannot change. Okay, it cannot change. For example, x plus 2. 2 is the 2 is the constant. Okay, 2 is the constant, and we cannot change that 2. Right, a terms a terms are part of an expression separated by plus or minus, such as this one, x plus 3. So here x is one term, 3 is another terms, and this 3 is what we call as constant. Okay, so a coefficient. A coefficient means a number, okay, a numerical or constant quantity placed before and multiplying the variable in an algebraic expression. Okay, coefficient means when we have a number in front of the alphabet. Okay, or let's say uh, 2y. So 2 is the coefficients of y, like negative t, for example. Okay, negative t, for example. So for here, negative 1 will be the coefficients for t. So coefficient means any constant that placed before the variable. Okay, an expression. Here you must be clear the difference between an expressions and an equation. Okay, for n expressions, a combinations of variables, numbers, and or operations that represents a mathematical relationship. It does not have an equal sign. I will give you this example. Let's say you have 2j plus 7. Okay, so this is expression. All right, this is expression. Meanwhile, equation, when we have equal sign, that means we have two or more expressions. Okay, two or more expressions. uh, by definition, an equation means a mathematical statement that two or more expressions are equal. And here for equation, we must have both sides, we must have expression for both sides. Okay, left and right. Left and right. Okay, let's say I will use this 2j plus 7. 2j plus 7, and on the other side we have 10. So here we have two expressions, they are equal, and we have equal sign at the between. Okay, so that is what we call as equation. Okay, now I repeat myself. When we talk about algebraic expression is a combination of variables, numbers mean constant, and or operation that represent a mathematical relationship. Okay, And uh, this one I already explained in the vocabulary just now. Okay, so you must clear up your mind when we talk about our algebra expression. We don't have equal sign. Okay, we don't have equal sign. Okay, now this will be the extra questions that I prepare for you. Okay, and the objective for this extra exercise is to make sure you really able to recognize algebraic expression. Okay, so you can copy this down in your notes. You don't have this in your notes. Okay, you can copy this down, and the instruction here, you need to circle all algebraic expression. I will give you 1 minute to complete this exercise. Okay, now the first one will be 4n squared plus 7. The second one, 3x squared minus 4xy plus 2y squared. The next one will be 5x minus 3. And the last one will be negative 17x minus 2. And the rest of these uh, these three set of numbers, okay, these three set of numbers, we call it equation. Okay, how we know? Because we have equal sign here. Okay, so any expression with equal sign, we call it equation. Okay, algebraic equation. Okay, that means we have left and right expression. Okay, and this one we call it algebraic equation. Okay, now moving on. Right, here you are given algebraic expression. Okay, here you are given algebraic expression, and in this picture and in this slide, it show you what is algebraic expression, coefficient, constant, and terms. Okay, and it is very important for you to able to identify what is variable, what is constant, what is coefficient. Okay, now we have 2 plus x minus 4y, and 2 plus x minus 4y are, we call it terms. Okay, we call it terms. So here we have three terms. The first one will be 2, the second one will be x, and the third one will be negative 4y. Okay, now this value, it's either in front or at the back, or at the back, we call it constant. Okay, and this one, any unknown value that represent by letter, we call it variable. X will be the variable, and in front of x we call it coefficient. And if in front of x is negative like this, if I said if, okay, so your coefficient will be negative 1. All right, and for 1 we don't need to write down 1. Okay, why? Because plus 1x is the same as plus x. Hence, we can leave out the 1 when writing the expressions. Okay, you don't need to write down 1. Okay, if it is negative, you just write down negative x. The last one here, the coefficient is negative 4 and the variable is y. Okay, and the coefficient of a variable is the number placed in front of the variable. Please remember this one. Okay. And if in front of the coefficient is negative, that means the coefficients for the terms will be negative 4. Okay. Also negative. Alright. I hope you will be clear with these different terms of algebra. Okay. If you're still not clear, please try to watch again the YouTube, or you can come and ask. Pay attention and focus with this slide. And this is very important in terms of writing product or divisions of algebra. Okay. In algebra, for any product, you you need to hide the multiplication sign here. Okay, you need to hide this multiplication sign, and you just write down, let's say here 2 times a, so just 2a. Write the number before the variable. A times b become ab or ba. Okay, but write the variables in alphabetical orders. That means if a mentioned first, so put a first. Okay, a times a repeated twice, so repeated twice. You learned before this. This is under index notation, so we write as a square. Okay. Then if it is division, please do not write the division dot dot like this. Okay. Please do not write division dot dot like this. For algebra, for your division, you need to write in terms of fraction. Okay, right, like this. It's either you write as a out of 2 or a half a. Okay, half a. Then this a belong to the numerator. This a belong to the numerator. And here 2 divided by a, you write down 2 divided by a. And a divided by b, that means a is the numerator, b is the denominator. So please pay attention with this. Alright, for your product in algebra and for your division in algebra. Moving on with example 1, Zafran has a basket of apples. If he adds 3 more apples into the basket, how many apples will he have? Okay, algebra involves if there is a known value in the questions. Okay, like here, we didn't know the value for apples in the basket. Okay, there is no information saying any value for apples in the basket. So we will take any alphabet to represent the unknown value. And here, yes, we know that he adds 3 more apples. So here we can count there are 3 apples. Therefore, this unknown value of apples in the basket we represent by any alphabet. Okay. So this alphabet representing this unknown value. That is algebra. Okay, that is algebra. And then here we have 3 apples. And then he adds 3 more apples. That means we plus. And then you cannot mix them up, become x3 or 3x. No, cannot. And your answer remain as x plus 3. And this one, what we call as expression, algebraic expression. This one is the algebraic expression. Okay. Now, example 2, choose the correct word for each sentence. Okay, I give you 1 minute to try. Okay, now, part A, terms with same algebraic factors, we call it like terms, okay? What can take any value? Any value. Variable, okay? Variable can take any value, but have fixed value that you cannot change. Constant, okay? Constant is a value, we call it, sorry. Constant is a fixed value, we cannot change it, all right? And part C, an algebraic expression with equality sign. Okay, algebraic expression with equality sign is called equation. All right, please remember these terms. All right. Next, example 3. Naila is X centimeter tall. Adwa's height is 20 centimeter less than twice of Naila's height. How tall is Adwa? Okay, I will give you 1 minute to try. Please try, okay? Do not afraid of trying the maths questions, okay? You need to be brave, okay? Be brave in answering maths questions, all right? So, I will give you 1 minute to try. Try to answer the question even with pencil, okay? 1 minute from now. Okay, now, okay, if you encounter this question in exam, you can use bar diagram or any drawing method to illustrate the problem. Okay, now, Naila is X centimeter tall. Adwa's height is 20 centimeter less than twice of Naila. Okay, that means Naila is one box and Adwa is two boxes. Okay, two boxes. And then, uh, but katanya, okay, but it is 20 centimeter less. So we cut off some of here, some of the second box, and put as minus 20 because of this. Okay, because of this, right? Now, and here it mentioned that in the question it mentioned that Naila's height is X centimeter. We cannot change. We cannot change into any alphabet. We need to use X, okay? So one box here is X. So for box diagram, if you know the value for one box, so it will always sum with the other boxes. When here is X already, and here also X, and here also X, okay? But for the second box, we need to subtract 20 from the X, okay? And then we know that Naila's height is X, so Adwa height will be X plus X minus 20. Therefore, X plus X is 2X minus 20, and this will be Adwa's height, okay? And then, how tall is Adwa? And this will be the answer, okay? Adwa tall is 20, 2x minus 20, okay? Your final answer is 2x minus 20, okay? Clear? Next, example 4. What is the cost of one mango if the total cost of P mangoes is $B. I give you 1 minute to try. Okay, now solution: 3 mangoes equal to $B. Okay, so here we need to find the value for 1 mango. So 1 mango, we need to divide the money with the total mangoes, correct? And the money here is B and the total mango is P. Therefore, 1 mango equal to B out of P. Okay, and your final answer is B out of P. Now we move to topic 1.6.3, constructing algebraic expression. Notes cover page 45 and worksheet page 46. Learning objectives. Students should be at the end of the lesson, students should be able to generalize rules from simple practical situation and construct algebraic expression using symbols to represent it. Second one, write and formulate algebraic expression. And here we need to write and formulate algebraic expression from the statement given. And our S2S, our steps to success. The first one, derive algebraic expression from the statement given. Okay, don't forget to copy this down in your notes. Second one, construct algebraic expression from the statement given. And then formulate algebraic expression. If there is any like term, so you need to simplify. All right. Example 5. Here you are given mathematical statement like what you already learned during your primary level. Okay, for sure you already learned this one. And from this mathematical statement, we need to extract the algebraic expression. Okay, we need to extract the key information and uh, write it as algebraic expression. Okay, now the first one, add 4 to a, that means a plus 4. Subtract h from 5, that means 5 minus h. Multiply 2 by p, so hide the x sign, so become 2p. Divide 9 by 2e, so 9 divided by 2e. And do this fraction type for algebraic division. Product of 4 and a become 4a. Subtract 3 from the product of 4 and a, so product of 4 and a become 4a minus 3. Add x to the product of 3 and y, so 3y plus x. Okay, so here are the algebraic expression. Now let's try this example 6. Formulate algebraic expression. That means you need to extract informations from the statement given, become algebraic expression. Okay, formulate algebraic expressions. Mary has 2x marbles and Jeffrey has 5y marbles. Okay, how many marbles do they have all together. Simple questions. I give you 1 minute to try. Okay, now your solution. The total marbles is just simply 2x plus 5y. And the answer is 2x plus 5y. And this one what we call as algebraic expression. Okay, so we're answering the questions already. Next, example 7. Carrie had 2,000. He gave his wife $P and divided the remaining. Okay? Remaining means after he gave his wife. Okay? Divided the remaining money equally among his ex-children. How much did each child get? Okay? I give you 1 minute to try. Okay, now solution. Step 1. First, we subtract $P that he gave his wife. Okay, Harry gave his wife, so 2,000 minus P. And it say divided the remaining money equally. And the question didn't mention the total number of children that Katie have. In question, it's just mentioned X children, so just put X here. Okay, so each child will get 2,000 minus P divided by X. And your final answer is 2,000 minus P divided by X. Okay? Next, we move to topic 1.6.4, constructing simple linear equation. If in 1.6.3, it discuss about constructing algebraic expression, and here in this topic 1.6.4, we discuss about constructing simple linear equations. Okay, notes cover page 46 and worksheet page 47. Learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to first express think of a number type problems as mapping using symbol or letter to represent the unknown number. Okay. The second one, construct simple linear equation. Equation mean with equal sign. Remember that one. And our steps to success, our S to S. First, read and interpret the statements given. Second, use letter to represent a non-number. And last one, construct simple linear equation from the statement given. Now, let's proceed with example 8. Isla think of a number. She multiplies it by 3. Then she adds 4. Her answer is 22. Write an algebraic equation, okay, for this statement. Just now in 1.6.3, algebraic expression. And here, algebraic equation. I give you 1 minute to try. Okay, now circle all the keywords. Isla think of a number. So let's y be the number. Okay. I clarify here, I'm using y to represent the unknown value. Okay. Let's y be the number. And then she multiply it by 3. So that y times 3. And then she add 4 plus 4. And her answer is 22. And this statement means equal sign. Okay. This statement we put equal sign. Equal then 22. So that means the answer. Okay. Now you need to write algebraic equation and remember that we need to hide this multiply sign here. So and remember your coefficient always in front of the variable. So rewrite this equation and you should get 3y plus 4 equal to 22 as your final answer. And your final answer here is 3y plus 4 equal to 22. And this part in your notes it is equal sign here, correct? Equal sign kan? So you change it into column form, okay? Change it into column form like this, okay? Like this, okay? Example 9. Ali thinks of a number. He doubles it, then he adds 50 and the answer is 74. Seems like complicated, but actually no. Do not panic and solve the question step by step. Read the statement given step by step and extract the statement and change it into equation. Okay, into algebraic expression and equation. Alright, so let the number be x. Write an algebraic equation to describe this situation, and the number must be x. I give you 1 minute to try. Okay, so here circle all the key information, keywords. Ali think of a number and the number must be X, okay? Double X 50 and the answer is 74. And the number must be X. You need to write down algebraic equation. So solution, let's X be the number. So 2x plus 50 equal to 74. And the final answer is 2x plus 50 equal to 74. And again, this one, your equal sign in your notes, you change into colon. Alright? Next, example 10. Ariel had 3 packets of sweets. Each packet contained cash sweets. She gave 10 sweets to her sister and had 14 sweets left. Use this information to write an equation in terms of k. So you need to use that k to represent the unknown value. I give you 1 minute to try. Okay, now first you need to circle all the key information. Okay, so here you need to write equation, and in terms of k, you need to use k as you need to use k to represent the unknown value. Alright, now solution, let's k be the number. So the answer is 3k minus 10 equal to 14. Okay, 3 packet of sweets. So each packet contains k sweets. That is how we got 3k. Okay, she gave 10 sweets to her sister, and here we need to subtract 10. And then left. Left maknanya after she gave after she gave 10 sweets to her sister, therefore the sweets that Ariel had is 14. Okay, so we represent is in maths as equal sign. That is how you got 3k minus 10 equal to 14. Okay, example 11. Azmi has X dollar. Hannah has $5 more than Azmi. Lisa has $2 less than Azmi. The total amount of money they have is $75. Use this information to write down an equation in X. I give you 1 minute to try. Okay, now solution. Let's x be the number. We cannot use any alphabet because it fixed in the questions. We need to represent the unknown value as x, okay? Azmi has x dollar. Hannah has $5 more than Azmi. So Azmi here is x and Hannah $5 more, right? Therefore, Hannah x plus 5. Okay, for this one. And then Lisa has $2 less than Azmi. So Lisa x minus 2. This one. So this one is Azmi, Hannah, and Lisa. And the total amount of money they have is $75. So equal to $75. And here we have like terms here. So you need to simplify the like terms first. Okay. So we simplify the like terms. It will become 3x. And our final answer will be 3x plus 3. Okay. This one, 5 minus 2 is 3. And 3x, x plus x plus x. Okay. So 3x plus 3 equal to 75. Therefore, your final answer is 3x plus 3 equal to 75. Next, example 12, the last example before we stop. Shown is a triangle. Okay, shown is a triangle. Form an equation in x and show that it reduces to 5x minus 40 equal to 180. And if the question asks you show, that means you need to represent your workings until you reach 5x minus 40 equal to 180. I will give you 1 minute to try. Okay, now the properties for sum of angles of a triangle is 180. So you need to add all of the angles, correct? And same goes to these questions. Although you are not given the exact value, okay? Although here is you are given expression, but the concept still the same, okay? And don't forget to always circle key questions before you start. Okay, now here is the key questions. Form an equation and circle the word show. Okay, and you add them all. You add all of the expression x plus 20 plus 2x minus 20 plus 2x minus 40, and it always equal to 180. And here you need to simplify. Okay, you need to simplify, collect all of the like terms, and you should get this 5x minus 40 equal to 180. Now, you already reached what the question want. Okay, so that means you already answered the questions. Therefore, shown. Okay, So, don't forget to complete your notes and you can start doing your worksheet. As usual, we will end our class by reciting dua. Thank you so much and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Doa selepas belajar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma inni astaudi'uka ma 'allamtani fardudhu ilayya inda hajati ilaihi wala tansani ya rabbal alamin. Ya Allah, sesungguhnya aku menitipkan padamu ilmu-ilmu yang telah engkau ajarkan kepadaku, dan kembalikanlah kepadaku sewaktu aku memerlukannya kembali. Dan janganlah engkau lupakan aku kepada ilmu itu, wahai Tuhan yang memiliki semesta alam. Amin.